Alright, sorry, I've been really busy and also not been in the best mood these last few days, so I am like 3 akaris behind, and by the time we're done with these three, it's gonna be tomorrow, and I'll just do four in one video, because why not? Alright, so we got number 444 by Gaicho, um, medium puzzle from like 3 days ago, horn illumination there. Let's see what else. It can't be both of these, which means it has to be that. Is my microphone all the way up? It is not. Okay, what now? It can't be this one, which gives us corner illumination here. Beep. Corner illumination here. But now... oh, there's a corner illumination here. And then, same deal here. Is this rotationally symmetrical again? No, there's another block on one side. If it were rotationally symmetrical, there would be one here. There would be a solid block here. I don't see anything useful though, which is concerning. This could go here, and this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. I don't want to look too far ahead in a trial, but like, I guess I would have to. Okay, so what's like a 50-50? So let's say if this were to go here, then this would go here. This would go here. Oh. Okay, so if this goes here, and then this goes here, and then this is completely blocked off. So it can't go here, which means this goes here. And then does the same apply on the other side? I think no, because there's not that solid block. So if this were to go here, this would still go here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the same does apply. If this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this is block off. So not here. If this goes here, this has to go here. And if this goes here, this has to go here. There's two ways this could work. Let's see if this one... Oh wait, can it be this one? No, it can't, because that would make these two conflict. Zoom over here. Yeah, there's direct conflict. And that leaves one on this side. And then can't be that one. Oh, and there's corner illumination there anyway. Yep. If this were to go here, then we would have one here and here, and that's fine. Except, wait, this is the only square that can light itself up, so yeah. Which means here, here, and here. And then, what now? I feel like it's almost entirely rotationally symmetrical, so something similar might apply. this were to go here, nothing could light this up. This already can only be lit up by this. Okay. Alright. That's that one solved in 4 minutes 43 seconds. Perfect score. Alright. Let's move on to 445. Medium by 700 kpc. Ooh, yin yang. I always really liked yin yangs as a symbol. Like even like as a kid, before I even knew what it meant. Like just watching Kung Fu Panda or something. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. Alright. Illumination here. And here. And that goes there. And that goes there. Corner illumination here. Let's see. There's conflict here, so that has to be that. And then we get to mark all these off. Anything else like that? Any 2s across from a 1? No. I think this can't be either of these, yeah. And then that goes here, that leaves 2 there, that leaves 1 here, and like that, and then that has to light that up, which leaves 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, that has to light that up. And we've just got a nice little circle, I think, or at least almost. Doesn't go all the way around. This has to be lit up by that. And that leaves 1 there. This can't go here, which means this has to go here. These are exactly the same. And then these 2 are in conflict with each other. If this were to go here, I think this could go here just fine. Is this exactly the same? I think it is. Come on, we're so close. I thought this one was going to be nice and easy. Yep. Oh, these 2 are in conflict. Did I already know that? Everything that I would mark off when finding that is marked off. I think I already figured that out. Oh yeah, that's how I got that one. If this goes here, then this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. That seems to work fine, I think. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Wait on, which was I looking at? Okay, so if it were to go on the bottom here, this would go here, this would go here. There would be 1 left here, 1 left here. So no matter which one it is on these, I think we have the same deal up here. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. No. Okay, it's not the same. Let's say if this were to go here, this would go here, and then this would go here, this would go here. Dude. Seems to work out fine. Okay, if it were to go on this side, this would go here. This would go here. This would go here. Would this be plugged off or lit up? Yeah, it would already be lit up. So this goes here, then this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. This is lit up. This would go here. And then this would go here. That is also fine. What's wrong? Maybe I'm not seeing something in the trial. I don't know. Is there something that couldn't be lit up? What's gonna light this one up? Because there's no neither of these, or oh wait, no, of course it's gonna be one of these lights, of course. I don't see why it can't be just either of the two. I don't see why there can't be two ways to solve this. Let's just look around. If this were to go here, this would have to go here. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Okay. This would already be blocked off. That's what I was missing. So this has to be lit up by that, which leaves one here. Okay, I feel kind of stupid for that, but we will. Alrighty. That's perfect score, 6 minutes 48 seconds. Alright, and now if I refresh probably, we got number 447. Wait, no, I haven't done 446 yet. Okay, so gotta do that. Let's click. Oh, no, not another one of these. Just a giant diagonal line of ones. Whatever. What difficulty is this? This is only hard. This is painful already. Okay. Well, let's say if it's this one, then it's none of these, one of these, none of these, one of these, none of these, one, none, one, and not this. Let me double check. That's none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one. Hang on. One, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none. Oh, why does it change every time? One, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none, one, none. Okay. Consensus is if it's here, it's not here. Which should apply same in reverse. If it's here, it's not here. Then if it's here, it's not here. And if it's here, it's not here. Which means it can't be both of these. So that puts that there. Corner elimination here. This is painful. Corner elimination here. Any identicals? I don't see any. this were to go here, this would go here, this would go here. And this would go here. If this were to go here, then the two ends would conflict. So I think if it were to go here, this would go here. Okay, so I think I can eliminate all of these and all of these, but not these two, and not these two. Which means this has to go here, then this has to go here. Which gives us corner eliminations here. There's still two ways it could go on this side. Yep. This square, I think, can only be lit up by itself. Yeah. And I think that gives us a lot of information. So there's only one left here, which means this has to go here, which means this goes here. And then there's one left here, none. One left here, none. And then it's either of these two. Alright, and then there's one left here, which puts one here. Cool. This has to be lit up by that. This has to be lit up by that. If this were to go here, that can go there. If this were to go here, it can't, because nothing can light that up, so puts two left there. Alright, and now all that's left is over here. What's the deal? If it were to go on this corner, wait, so off the bat I can prove not here, because then nothing could light this up. If it were to go on this corner, I think both of these would have to be lit up, which is impossible. So not that corner. Yep. If this were to go here, then nothing could light this up. So not there. Which means this has to be lit up by that. And then this has to be lit up by that. Alrighty. Perfect score, 5 minutes 35 seconds. That started off really painful, but then it got really fun once I saw it. That one was by Mrs. Dot. And now I go home, and we got the new one by Ogorota, number 447. I kind of made it a rule, just do it after I wake up in the morning, if I end up staying up past midnight. But, I already did. I'm already doing like a multi-puzzle video, I guess. So why not just knock them all out? Okay, what difficulty was this? Hard. I feel like there should be conflict somewhere. I don't see any. Let's see, one of these columns, if we can find something else, we can prove one of those columns. We've got good case. So if it's anything in this column other than this here up, and I should mark off the corners on the 3. If it's anything on this column other than this one, then we get to eliminate a lot of these on these two columns. So I'm hoping I can prove something on this column, but that might be ways away. Minecraft villager noise. Any identicals? I don't see any. Corner eliminations on this too. If it were these two, it would be this, that's fine, I think. This would have to go here. Are there any combinations I can prove are not on this 3? I don't see anything. If this were to go here, if this goes here, that's fine. See, there has to be 2 lights in these 2 rows. It's probably going to be one of these. And then something along here. This would be a really inoffensive place to put it. But inoffensive is not always correct. You can't prove that. At least I don't think you can. Let's see. Trying to look how this 2 would affect this 1. There's like 3 combinations on both of them, and they just work with each other. So not very productive. Yep. If it were this one, then this would have to be lit up, and that would make me very happy. Wait, hang on. No, because if it were this one, then we would have... Okay, I think I can prove it's not this one then. Let me look at that. So, if it's this one, then this has to light up this square. And then both of these need to be lit up, and they're on the same column. They would conflict with each other. So it's not this one, which gives us a corner illumination there. If it were this one, it would have to be this one. And then this could be lit up by one of these. Beep. So if it were this could go here. This would have to go here, I think. Or could it go here? If this were to go here, this would go here. And we would see 3 along here. And then both of these columns would work for both of these axes. So hang on, there's only 1 of 2 ways it can go, so if it were to go here, then we would see 1 here. If it were to go here, this would have to be here, this would have to be here. I think it could be any of the rest of the two. Dang it, I thought I had something there, but I guess I didn't. Dude, dude, or dude, dude, dude. That's dude. And then both of these would work. We get eliminations against the rest of the columns. Okay. So now we know how these two are related, I guess, and how that relates with these two columns. Does that at least eliminate like everything other than these three? So if it's this one, then it's this one and this one. And then if it's this one, it's either of these two. Which I think eliminates the rest of the columns anyway. Let me double check that. If it's this one, it's this one and this one. And then it's this one. Then it's this one. Okay, so yeah, we can eliminate all of these. So it's only these three on this column and these two on this column. Does that give us anything to work with? Has to be one of these two. It has to be one of these three. If it's these two, it's this. And then this. And then this. Yep. If it goes here, it goes here. It's fine. Up. If this goes here, this goes here. Wait, can this go here? I don't think it can. Because it's either going to be this one or this one. Okay, so we can cross all these off as well. It's either these three or this one. And then two more on here. What if it's these three? I don't see how there would be an issue. Yep. has to be one of these two. Is there anything that would mess that up? No, it just coincides with these. So I think I can prove that means it's not here. So if this were to go here, this would go here. Wait, if this were to go here, then this would have to go here, right? We would see these two, and then this one. I swear I thought I saw something there. So if it's this, it's both of these. How would that affect this? I thought I saw a way it would. Okay, so if it's this, then it's this, and it's this. If it's both of these, then this has to go here to light that up, I think. Wait, hang on, I can prove this is not here. I should have seen that like at the very start, but whatever. That's our first light of the puzzle. Okay, I think I was just seeing things with this one and this one and this one and this one. These two have to be lit up by... Wait, hang on. These four... Except, actually, we can't count this one because there's an extra way to light this row up. But these three are lit up by one of these four columns. Yeah. So we can only afford to have like one eaten up, which this one has to be eaten up by one of these two. Which means I think we can start eliminating some of them. So there's 3 X's here. Oh wait, no, because there's another one here that could light this up. So we've only got 2. But I think that means it can't be both of these, or it can be, I think. Yeah, so if it's 2 in this like little 2x2 square, then we've got 2 of these 4 to light these up. One of these 2 and one of these 2. So that does work, so that doesn't eliminate anything. Gosh dang it. I just keep finding mirages, I guess. Yep. Well, if it's both of these, something has to light up the rest of this row, which could be here just fine, I think. Except, no, wait, because something has to light up. Right, but it could just be here, I think. So if it were to be both of these, then if it's both of these, then this is lit up by that. And then you get one here. Mm-hmm. Hang on, wait, if it's this one, oh yeah, it would just go here. Right. This would go here, and then this would go here. This would go here, this would go here. I think this would have to go here. Yep. Oh wait, there's a corner elimination here. How did I not see that? This could go here and here, or here. Hang on. Oh, wait. Actually, it could just be either of these without having to be the other. Yep. Come on, give me something to work with, please. If this were to go here, this would have to go here, that's fine. Yep. Is there anything that would just like eat up way too many of these? Or hang on, wait, I forgot to pay attention to if it's these three, then we couldn't have one here, and then there would be three that there would be like hang on. If it's these three, then it would have to be here, and then this would have to be here. Okay, so that works out with what I've worked out. That works out with what I've worked out. Yeah, sure, whatever. I can speak. Um, so if it's these three, then this we would have these three needing to be eaten up by three of these columns, and then that would force a light here. Which would force a light here and here. This could go here or here, either way. It's fine. Wait, but this one, okay, this is pretty crucial and I haven't been looking at it. This one would be completely blocked off, I think. Because if it's these three, then it's this one, and then it's this one. And then hang on. So this would be here, this would be here, these two would be here. Would this... wait, no, it could just go here. Gosh, dang it. No. I thought it was... Whatever. Can I at least prove it's not here? Probably won't do me any good, but I think I can prove that. So that would mean it's these two. And then it's this. And then it's this. So if it goes here, then it's these two, and then it's this, and then this would go here, and this would go here, and that doesn't have an effect on this one, so whatever. Can I prove it's not these three? So if it's this one, then this goes here. Hang on, wait. If it's this one, this has to be lit up by that. And then this would be lit up by that. And then hang on, let's start with the two here again. So if it's this light, then it's this light. Then it's here and here. Okay, so if it's not this light, if it's both of these, then This would be here. Or well, just let's skip the 2 and move on to the 1 here. So if it's here, then this is here, and then it's these 3. So let's say if it were these 3, because I'm trying to prove it's not these 3, which would say there's definitely one here. So if it's these 3, then so I think, yeah, if it were to go here, that would prove it's this one. Or no. No, if it were to go here, it would prove it's this one. And then... Alright, let's start with the 2 again. So if it goes here, then it goes here. And then this goes here, and then this goes here. And then if these 2 go here, then this would go here, this would go here. I don't see how that has an effect on the rest of the puzzle. This would go here, this would go here. Right. And if this goes here, this goes here, or... yeah. So it would be the only one able to light itself up. So let's say it's both of these. Then we know it's these 3. It could be either of these 2. Still. Okay, actually, if this were to go here, then... So hang on, if it's these 3, then it's this one, and then it's this one. Okay. And then we have 4 that needs to be lit up by 4 columns. Okay, how did... Really? That's it? I was this close. I was looking. I was pretty much digging up everything but the bush. If that makes sense. Like, I wasn't just beating around the bush. So, if it's these 3, it's this, and then it's this, and then it's not this, and it's not this, and we have 4 rows that need to be filled up by 4 columns. But at least one is eaten up by this, so I know it's not all of these 3, which puts that here. And then this is either of these 2. Oh, this can only be lit up by that. What's this here? This can only be lit up by that. This can only be lit up by that. And then 2 of these rows are eaten up, which means these 2 have to go to these. Wait, could that go there? I won't mark it off for now, just in case. No, it can't go there because these 2. Anyway, so these 2 have to be lit up by these 2, and then illuminates these. And this can't go here as to allow these 2 to get lit up, which puts this here. And this is the only square that can light itself up. This can't go here, I don't think. Because that would eat up both of the columns with only one of these being lit up, so that means this has to go here, and this can only be lit up by that. This can only be lit up by that. Now, this and that, and then this goes here, and then that's 2 here. I think I've just about got it. This goes here. This goes here. This has to be lit up by that, and then that solves these 2. Let's go. Alright, 34 minutes, 30 seconds, perfect score. Sorry for getting 3 to 4 akaris behind. Might happen again. I don't know. I'm not making any promises. Alright. Been recording for almost an hour. Bye-bye.